Okay, let's talk about Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is the second smallest and second least massive planet after Mercury. About half of the size of Earth and about 10% of its mass. Mars also has 30% of Earth's gravity, though we all know Mars for one simple reason: its red color. In ancient times, Mars was associated with war and blood, hence the name of course, but we now know Mars's color originates because of its rusty surface made from iron oxides. Mars was thought to be habitable a long time ago, but because smaller objects tend to cool off faster, its core wasn't hot enough to maintain a strong magnetic field. Mars's oceans, rivers, and lakes dried up, while most of the atmosphere escaped into space. But even if Mars is considered a dead planet, there are still many geological features we can take a look at. On the surface there are craters, volcanoes, valleys, and much more, such as Valles Marineris, the biggest canyon in our solar system, and Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system, about 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Another fun fact about Mars is its dust storms. They are so large they can even cover the entire planet for months. Winds from these dust storms can vary more than 15 kilometers per hour to more than 30 kilometers per hour. The Viking landers measured winds of dust storms can even reach more than 100 kilometers per hour. Outside the planet, orbiting it between 9,000 to more than 13,000 kilometers from the surface, orbit 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. Both are really small, orbit pretty close to the planet, and neither have a spherical shape. And when I say small, I mean really small. Their origins aren't all that well understood. We originally thought Phobos and Deimos were captured asteroids, but because they orbit in circular orbits that are aligned with Mars's equator, the most likely theory is that due to a massive impact, material was ejected into space, forming the moons. But for now, we don't really know how they truly formed unless we get a sample from both moons. So what if you for some reason wanted to live on Mars for a few days, maybe even a few weeks? Well, it's not a really good idea if you think about it. First, you couldn't be able to actually breathe because most of the atmosphere is made of carbon dioxide and is very thin. The Martian surface is constantly bombarded by radiation. This would obviously increase the number of mutations in your body and increases cancer risks. Add Mars's weak gravity and you will begin to lose bone density, muscle mass, and develop heart problems if you don't work out. The positive you could get from going to Mars is that during sunset, the sky will turn blue, because during sunset, Mars's atmosphere absorbs so much red light from the sun that it allows blue light to pass through. Now that's a sight some of us would like to see.